Yes?
Boyozala, you won't know me. I'm with Federated. My name's Williams, Ted Williams.
Oh, please come in.
We received a report this morning of a leading article in the Morale Star. About you. We wondered if you cared to comment on it, Mr. Ozala.
And what did the Star have to say about me? Nothing good, I've no doubt.
Perhaps you'd like to read it.
Do you mind if I finish my breakfast? Can I offer you a cup of tea?
No, thank you. You do yourself well here.
Just a place our embassy keeps for visitors.
Police!
Over there.
Morning. Edwin Bowden.
Sir.
All right, relax. There's no need for the sir. I can't tell you my real name, but call me John. Edwin, isn't it?
Ed, sir.
A couple of days ago, you made a report to the prison governor. It was passed on to us. The gist of it was that a prisoner, name of Williams, the one who tried to kill Ozala, approached you about work when you were released. That's in about a fortnight's time, isn't it?
That's right.
Now, this man Williams, you've been inside for 7 years now. He's just starting his sentence. Why did he pick on you?
We were at school together.
Your friends?
We got on. It wasn't really my time.
And he tells you about a good job waiting outside, big money. You had it made, yet you reported it to the governor. Why?
He wouldn't tell me what the job was exactly. Said his friends would tell me later. I knew what he was in for, of course. I mean, he meant to kill this Obduzo, whatever he called himself. But what would his friends want with me?
You didn't turn him down.
No.
Why?
I've had my basin full of prison. I'm coming out now. But I thought I had something to, well, not to sell, but well, I could do with some help right now.
I'll help you. If you help me. But you must do exactly as I say.
All right.
Go to your old school friend, Williams. Tell him you've thought it over and you're going to take him up on his offer. Did he tell you how to contact his friends outside?
I hadn't got to worry. They'd contact me on the day I came out.
Good. Our plans may require you to stay inside for another week or two. Do you mind that?
It's been a long time. I can send a few more weeks.
Good. Now, the day before you're due for official release, go through the usual procedures. But during the night, you'll be slipped out and transferred to some other place.
Why? Are you going to release someone in my place? Someone's going to pretend to be me?
Don't think. Don't talk. Keep your mouth shut. Oh, if I want to see you again, I'll know where to find you. Good luck, Ed.
Morning, John.
Coffee?
No, thank you.
Place not good enough for you.
Drink it up, Bowden.
Where are you taking me?
You asked for an interview?
I want to know what it's all about.
You'll know just about as much as we want you to. I should like to have a look at your release papers, if I may. Yeah. My friend's coffee.
What's the drill?
You'll be met.
If you don't mind if I join you.
Please yourself.
There's no dining car on this train. You've got yourself a sandwich, I see. Sensible fellow. Splendid day. Must feel good to be outside.
You feel good being outside?
Well, now, that's a difficult question. You see, I haven't been inside.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, it's sour as a man. So, the debt is paid. Now, no doubt you're wondering how you're going to employ yourself. Of course, there are liberal-minded gentlemen who are willing to turn a blind eye. They'll give you work, of a sort. What's your immediate plan?
To mind my own business.
Oh, it's a very excellent maxim.
I beg pardon?
7 years. You've aged.
None of your business.
You made it my business, Mr. Bowden, when you applied to our people for employment. At least I understand you applied. Of course, it wasn't convenient for you to fill in an application form at the time.
Come on, what's it all about?
You have blotted your copybook, of course, but we're willing to give you a chance to rehabilitate yourself.
I thought the fact that I'd blotted my copybook might have something to do with you wanting me.
Yes, it might. Now, how did that get there? You better take it. The king's shilling, as you might say, but on a more lavish scale. Don't bother counting, Mr. Bowden. There's £1,000 there.
Well, if you're giving it away, do you want a receipt?
No. No, you'll find we work on a system of mutual trust. But having accepted the money, you must consider yourself a servant of the order. From now on, you'll be taken good care of, a contented and extremely well-paid servant.
Well paid for what?
You must learn to be patient, Mr. Bowden. The order will expect you to give your complete loyalty. If you should fail to do that, well, then your days will be numbered in the land, as they say.
I'd like to know a lot more about it before I get myself involved.
Well, in that case, Mr. Bowden, I suggest you return the money to me and take the next train back to London. Then no harm will have been done. Make up your mind. You're at the point of no return, Mr. Bowden. Speak now, or forever hold your peace.
Take a chance.
It's we who are taking the chance, Mr. Bowden.
Tickets, please. Little Grimton. Oh. Little Grimton.
Ah, what a curious coincidence. Well, this is where I have to leave you, Mr. Bowden. You won't be seeing me again.
Oh, that's a pity.
This is where you alight. They'll take care of you.
What is it, a mental home?
No, Mr. Bowden. Far from it.
Yes? Good morning. What's your name?
Bowden.
Edwin Bowden?
Ed, what goes on here?
Hope you don't mind. Can I have a look at that? All right, straight on up the drive. You can leave the case here if you like. I'll have it sent out for you. The Jeep will be coming by presently.
You gonna search it?
I may do.
Be seeing you.
Not for some time, I expect. Do you want the annex? Left at the fork.
Good morning. You look cold. You want a lift?
Thank you.
Where are you off to?
The annex.
Ah, you're one of the mystery men. What's your name?
Ed Bowden.
What's going on up there?
Give you 3 guesses.
You don't want to tell me?
Perhaps I don't know.
Oh, be quiet. Come on, jump in. There you are. You go down there.
Thanks. Didn't get your name.
No, you didn't.
You live here?
Don't forget your case.
Thanks.
Don't give it another thought.
What name, sir?
Ed Bowden.
Ah, yes, Mr. Bowden, you are expected. Let me take your case, sir. Perhaps you'd like to join the other gentleman in the library.
Huh?
You in charge here?
Huh?
You in it too?
When did you arrive?
Just now. How about you?
Me? Oh, last night. They got here yesterday morning.
Where from?
Where are you from?
I got out of the scrubs this morning.
Strange ways.
Dartmoor.
Parkhurst here.
Straight from Joliet, USA.
Have you any idea what it's all about? I mean, this order, or whatever they call it?
Well, they'll tell us when they're ready, I suppose. How about a drink?
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why not?
I mean, leaving it around like that. Like it's not some sort of test.
That sounds it. What's the score?
I don't know. I haven't seen anyone. Except old Jeeves here.
Lunch is served, gentlemen. After coffee, you'll be expected at the big house. That'll be at 14:20 hours. The General will expect you to be punctual.
What, General?
The General, sir. You'll be driven up in the break.
Our order is international. It stands for discipline and the moral authority that derives from discipline. Most people are honest and simple, but they are by nature incapable of deciding their own destiny. They have to be guided. And that must eventually be along the paths that our order lays down, of discipline and moral obedience to those in authority. Meanwhile, the so-called democratic leaders deceive the people into believing that they are idealists, but in fact, they are decadent and corrupt demagogues. Well, such men are dangerous. Such men must be removed, and are being removed. And by their elimination, the world comes nearer that state of discipline and morality, which is our only hope for the future. And now my colleague, Major Latour, who had a distinguished career with the French resistance in North Africa, and who is our European liaison officer, will answer any questions you may have.
Sir?
Hutchinson, is it not?
Yes, sir.
Was not everything clear to you from what the General said?
Not everything, sir.
No. What did you not understand?
Well, who decides? Who judges?
The order decides. You've no need to bother your head about that.
The first virtue for you is discipline.
Oh, yes, but being in prison so long, I've had a lot of time to think. Well, thinking about it all that time, the point is, I feel that violence just isn't on. Just not justified under any circumstances.
And who is advocating violence?
Well, it did kind of sound like Murder Incorporated.
Yes, I thought that's what it was all about.
And the order is international, recruited from men of goodwill. Our purpose is to defend all that is best in our Western democracy.
But isn't that the job of the governments?
I've just explained that governments are corrupt. The order has taken the duty on itself.
But look...
Next. Bowden, isn't it? Any questions?
No, sir.
All clear?
Very clear, sir.
That's good. Taylor?
Sir?
Any questions?
No, sir.
Pratt?
No. No, sir, no question.
Johnson?
No questions, sir.
Oh, Hutchinson, I shall reassign you to other duties. Sir.
Oh, thank you, Major. Good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon, sir.
And now, oh, Hutchinson, I wonder if you'd mind waiting outside. I'll be with you in a few minutes. Sit down, please. And now, you four will be wondering what it's all about. But as the General said, the order decides your actions. You do as you're told. From now on, you will live in comfort and security. A comfort plus. But don't go meddling about in politics. Leave that to the experts. And now, you men have got a stiff training schedule ahead of you. But I've no doubt that for the moment you're all suffering from the effects of freedom. I know what it's like. No. I was in prison camp. Military prison camp. We can't expect much work out of you until you've let off some steam, so you're all leaving for London right away. Have yourselves a whale of a time. Don't be frightened of spending. The order is a generous paymaster.
You ready?
What?
Now, come on, this is what I've been waiting for. A dozen oysters, a fillet steak, and a bottle of Burgundy.
Couldn't we have something sent up?
Don't be silly.
Look, Ed, I couldn't take it. At least not yet. I mean, down in the street. People, all those faces, I couldn't take it.
Yeah. All right, then, Jack, if that's the way you feel about it, we'll have something set up.
Thanks, Ed.
Huh?
Ed, what do you think we've got ourselves into?
Hey, how do you like this? Real class, eh?
Yeah, third class.
That's not funny.
Hey, listen to this. Bank bandit killed in fatal road accident. Harold Hutchinson, only released 2 days ago from Dartmoor prison after serving 5 years of a 7-year sentence for robbery with violence, was found dead from multiple injuries on the side of the A4.
Here, let me see.
Poor old Harry. After 5 years of porridge.
That was no accident.
What do you mean?
You could see the Major had it in for him.
Are you serious?
They couldn't let him off the hook. He knew too much. We all do.
Just ain't no Sunday school outfit. He didn't fit in, so they dispensed with his services.
Well, what do they want us for?
Well, what do you think? They don't pay this kind of dough for babysitting. Ah, come on, Shorty, let's get a drink.
Now, a cigar. You know there's only one thing missing?
Girls.
Yeah, girls.
Yeah, let's go down and wrestle some up.
Why do it the hard way? I've got some numbers here.
Ah, 7 years out of date.
Oh.
Let's go down and find
Well,
some.
this is a sure thing. I got it from a West End con man. Only nicked 3 months ago. May as well give it a try anyway. I'd like to speak to Jackie. Jacqueline. Huh? It is? My name's Ed. Edwin. Where'd I get your number? A friend of mine gave it to me. He said that you were a great girl.
Oh, that was nice of him.
Oh, no. He's away on business. Won't be back for a bit. What are you doing tonight?
Well, have you got any ideas?
You'd like to come to a party? Got any girlfriends?
How many girlfriends?
4, including you, darling.
What type?
Oh, all my friends are affluent gentlemen.
Oh, that type, huh?
Yeah. 22, Sherwood House, Park Place. And Jackie, are you a blonde?
All right. Miss Jackson's on duty.
Hello there, you pretty things. Come right in.
Beautiful sight. I've been waiting for this for a while.
Hi, where have you been?
In Africa.
Darling?
Would you be Jacqueline?
Would you be Edwin?
How about that? Come along with me. I've got a lot of business to discuss with you.
But he has.
Don't be vulgar.
Come on.
Hope your girls will be all right.
Hope your pals will.
Come on. It's all in there. They've got tabs on us day and night. I've got to find a way of keeping contact with headquarters, get signals to work out a communication system. When I go back on Sunday night, I won't be allowed out again, and they'll search me when I go in, so I won't be able to take anything with me. I've made a suggestion in there how it might work. Now, Williams, the man who tried to kill Odzala, have you got a history on him yet?
We're still working on it. He evidently started out as a communist, quarreled with them, then had a flirtation with the British Nazi Party. That lasted for a year or two. Then one day he went to a meeting of the Night Crusaders. He was there to make trouble, but like St. Paul, he saw the light. He was converted, and at the time of his arrest, he was still an ardent supporter.
Of that narrow band of bigoted reformers.
Bigoted they may be, but they would hardly incite Williams to murder. I looked in at their last meeting at the Albert Hall. They were all stolid, middle-class citizens.
Yeah, perhaps. They got some dangerous ideas and found too much money. It could be that they have a secret action committee, in which case Williams might be a member. My crackpot outfit down in the country might well be that committee. They're always talking about the Order. That's Order with a capital O. Knights of the Order. That's got a crusading ring about it, in which case trying to kill Odzala might fit. Now that you've had your fun, we shall expect your full and undivided attention for the whole of the course. But first, I should warn you that as long as you work for the Order, you will always be under the strictest surveillance. Tell me, over the last few days in London, you had no sense of being observed? Hmm? Well?
No, sir.
Brett?
No, sir, not me, sir.
Take a look at these. There were no observations that you made over the weekend that were not recorded. I won't bore you with all of them, but this piece of conversation interested us particularly.
Only released 2 days ago from Dartmoor Prison after serving 5 years of a 7-year sentence for robbery with violence, was found dead from multiple injuries on the side of the A4.
Here, let me see.
Poor old Harry. After 5 years of porridge.
That was no accident.
What do you mean?
You could see the mater had in for him.
Are you serious?
They couldn't let him off the hook. He knew too much. We all do.
This ain't no Sunday school outfit. He didn't fit in, so they dispensed with his services.
Well, what do they want us for?
You were told to keep out of politics, Taylor. This will be your last warning. And now for the big mystery. Sit down. Why are we paying each one of you as much as the Prime Minister? It will be your function to execute the judgments of the Order. Once the Order have judged a man to be a danger to society, he will be disposed of as silently and as swiftly as possible.
That will be your duty. Oh, the problem is not as difficult as you might suppose. You see, the condemned man will have no idea that he has been judged and sentenced. He will be neither forewarned nor forearmed. And from the police point of view, there will be no connection between yourselves and the condemned man. You will have no apparent motive, and so the police will have no reason for suspecting you. And now, planning. From your point of view, the operation can be broken down into 4 main problems. Your cover, the approach, the method, the retreat. First, we will deal with the method. You have been chosen because you are men of action. Misguided action may be, so here's a chance to rehabilitate yourselves. The method of action you employed in all cases was unplanned, which is demonstrated by the fact that you all served long terms of imprisonment. I must warn you that we do not tolerate failure. Different problems must be resolved by different methods. Here you will be taught many ways of... Ah, Mr. Sen. Mr. Sen is one of our experts, and he will instruct you in his particular method.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I belong to an ancient religious cult. Now, perhaps you have heard of this cult. It is called Thuggy. A true thug gentleman carries no arms, for a man who carries arms clearly has evil intentions. But, although we carry no arms, we do, however, wear a thin, long scarf. But to wear a thin, long scarf in this country would not be considered normal. But a generally accepted article of apparel is the necktie. Are you, sir? An Englishman would hardly be considered respectable without one. Now, I have a specially invented knot. On the surface, it looks normal, but it has quick release. Now, let us suppose I have followed the victim into hotel washroom. Ah! You see, gentlemen, pressure alone is not enough. It is too noisy, too slow. It is the sudden sideways twist that breaks the neck. It must come from the hips, like so. The feet, you must be flat at your feet, not on your toes. But, of course, this comes after a long painstaking practice. Now, you, sir, let me show you one of my knots. Oh, no, 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 this tie, it is too slippery, too pliant. It must be of harder silk. Now, I have some very special ties. It is not of an unattractive pattern.
And now your training will start in earnest. Come on, hurry up there. Back to the annex, everyone.
Hang on to these, will you?
Where are you off to?
Forgot my watch. Left it down by the lake.
You better tell him where you're going.
Please, teacher, may I be excused?
But...
Oh, there.
Must have fallen out of the butcher's van. Put it in the front. I'll take it up to the house later.
Cole Ross, is that you?
No?
Anyone here of that name?
No?
Well, it must be for somewhere else. The van will be back in a minute. I'll wait here and give it to him.
Make yourself at home. Ready?
Good shot.
Would you know?
Yeah, I think so.
Have you found out yet what's going on at the annex?
Yeah.
Tell me what it's all about.
Secret.
Right. Ready?
You know what you're doing? You're taking your head down to the gun instead of bringing the gun up to your head. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I am I?
Yeah.
Would you like to demonstrate?
Oh. Well, you got a couple of shells. Trouble is that this is probably a bit short for me.
Ready? I see you do that again.
I don't believe in pushing my luck.
That wasn't luck. Where did you learn to shoot like that?
Why, is that the privilege of the establishment?
Ah, so that's another secret, is it?
Well, if you really want to know, I was brought up in the country, and country boys grow up with guns, even the quite ordinary peasant type.
Why did you let it worry you?
Never had to worry you, did it?
I never let it. I come from the Glasgow slums, one of the Jubilee Terrace kids. We didn't have guns. We didn't have anything.
Which goes to prove?
Nothing. Just that there are top dogs and underdogs. And I intend to remain a top dog.
You mean your general?
My husband.
Oh. See. So you marry top dogs?
Well, of course. Who else? I do believe you're shocked.
Me?
After all, what about affluent older men with useful lives behind them? Don't they deserve pretty girls?
Oh, yeah, good luck to him. And he's had a useful life behind him, has he?
I believe he has.
Would it have made any difference if he hadn't?
No.
And he believes in what he's doing now, whatever it is?
Oh, I'm sure he does. Passionate.
Yeah, getting the impression of being a bit of a fanatic.
Those are very dangerous words. You ought to be more discreet.
I'll try.
I don't want to put the wind up you, but I don't think you ought to be chatting me up. Everything goes straight back. Look.
There you are. Did you find your watch?
Oh, yes.
Next time, ask. And you will refrain from talking to anyone who is not a member of the staff. I will not have people wandering about the grounds without my permission. Now, you'll not get another warning.
Right.
Oh, there you are, Diana. I didn't know you were going to be so late.
It's only 1 o'clock. Didn't you get my note?
Yes, but you know I don't care for those particular friends of yours.
What's so particular about them? Is it that they're young?
Oh, no, Diana, you know I didn't mean that. It was only that...
Why don't you like them?
Well, they seem irresponsible.
Crusaders. Have placed the bug. Keep a 24-hour sound watch. Let me know if reception is satisfactory. We'll call again, same hour tomorrow. Over and out. Come on. Get out! I can't wait much longer. Our training period is finished. We'll be leaving here soon now. Over.
The interviews we've monitored from your man's study have been most informative. The FBI are following them up now in the States. But they will want at least another 24 hours. And we've got investigations going in France and Germany. Now, if you run into real trouble, you've got the automatic alarm. From your signal, we can close the net in 20 minutes.
Keep them on their toes. 20 minutes can seem a very long time. Over and out.
Well, Jack, what are you thinking about?
Where have you been?
What do you mean?
I looked in, you weren't here. Thought perhaps you'd gone over to war.
What should I do that for?
I don't know. Would it be such a bad idea?
What are you talking about?
Where were you, anyway?
Well, you know the feeling. Walls closing in. Most of the time I'm all right, and then one night I get the feeling I'm back in the cell again. Got to get away, out in the open, you know?
Yeah, I know that feeling. Only I feel that way about most of this setup. Ever thought of making a break?
You better watch what you're saying, Jack. Get out.
All right.
Come on, Baden. You're wanted. Up at the house.
Oh, very well, then. Leave it to us. No, we'll take care of him. Bowden. You know why you're wanted, of course.
No, sir.
You're a friend of Taylor, aren't you?
Jack Taylor? Yes, sir. I suppose so, sir.
What was his attitude towards us?
Well, I don't remember him ever talking about you, sir.
I mean, this organization.
I wouldn't know. He's not much of a talker.
Oh, was he ever moody?
I suppose so. I have my work to do. I didn't notice.
Well, that is a pity you didn't. I find your attitude dangerously irresponsible. Your friend has betrayed us, Bowden. He's run away. You must have had some suspicion of his attitude. You should have warned us.
I didn't have any suspicion, sir.
I see. Well, to run away is one thing, but to escape us, that's another matter, Bowden. He was followed, of course. At this moment, he's not more than 50 miles away from here. He's in a motel under an assumed name. No doubt he thinks he's safe until morning. Now, Bowden and Johnson, you two will leave right away. This is your opportunity to show your efficiency and also your loyalty. While he's alive, he's a danger to all of us. Oh, it's nearly 4 o'clock. No time to waste, Major.
Sir, approach. In this case, the approach is not simple. He will be on his guard. Therefore, you must exercise extreme caution. Before he went to prison, he was a safe breaker. The police won't be surprised if he appears to have returned to his old habits. Now, he puts up at the motel under an assumed name. He gets killed in an explosion. The police find traces of dynamite. They will, of course, suppose that he has been careless and killed himself with the tools of his trade. Now, handle this with care. It is detonated with a time fuse. You see? You set the time here on the dial. And you close the case. When you wish to set the fuse in action, press the clasp here. It is well tested and foolproof. All clear?
Yes, sir. Bowden, you'll place the charge. And don't hang around to watch the fireworks. We don't want you falling under suspicion. That'll be all. And good luck.
Thank you, sir.
There it is, chalet number 5.
Uh-huh.
I'll leave it all to you. Now keep the motor running. If you have any trouble...
I won't.
Ed. How did you find me?
Set me to kill you.
How did you know where I was?
There's no time for that. Red's outside. As soon as you hear us drive away, get out. You've got money. Get out of the country.
What about you?
This thing here. There's enough gelignite in here to blow you to smithereens. Just before you leave, fasten this clasp. Be careful how you do it. The timing device is already set. The newspapers will report the explosion, and I'll appear to have done my stuff. There won't be a body, but I'll just have to talk my way out of that one.
Ed, I won't forget.
So.
All right.
You were right then, Captain.
You were wrong, Major. I wasn't sure of friend Bowden right from the start. Isn't the type, hasn't the guts.
No. There, I think perhaps you're wrong. He could be working for someone.
Yes, could be. Well, I think we'd better get started.
Oh, there's plenty of time. I told Red not to hurry. We'll be back first.
Good morning. Shooting again today?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Keep your head down.
I'll make a point of it.
I should be picking up the pieces just about now.
What pieces?
You failed in your test, Bowden. It was a test, you see.
That's I failed.
We gave you your chance, but you proved disloyal.
Yes, your games were too tough for me. Oh, what happens now? The
Same as Hutchinson.
You'll find out. That way. Go! Get the guns! You, sound the alarm!
Oh, here. Go and drink this. Well, how are you feeling now?
Not so good.
Thompson, get the car ready.
Sir. And now, we would like to know why you joined the order.
Come on, Bowden, we want the truth.
It's a pleasure. Of course, I'm not Bowden. I took his place so that I could enroll for a course in this playful kindergarten with yours. Naturally, I'm not working alone. Was I? Morning, everyone. Handy little gadgets, these. Pity you didn't know about it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have talked so much. Just 17 minutes and 30 seconds ago, I sent out an alarm signal, and if the outfit is on time, and they usually are, they should be here in about 2.5 minutes from now.
That'll be 2 minutes too late.
Diana, this is no place for you.
Your people know nothing about me, and they never will.
Oh, give me that gun!
Drop it. Drop it. You're nearly a minute early, boys. It's a pity you showed your hand. I might just have given you the benefit of the doubt.